Okay, number 4, we have another system of 3 equations, and we're going to just solve these. So again, what we need to do when we're solving a system of 3 equations, we're going to eliminate one variable, so we have 2 equations with 2 unknowns, and then we'll use those 2 to eliminate a second variable, and then we can solve for one, and then just backtrack and plug in. So, you have to be careful to write everything down correctly. And we get 4x plus 3y minus z equals negative 14. And then we have x minus 4y plus z equals negative 8. Okay, so here are my 3 equations. Now, since x is 1, we can use that to eliminate the x variable, or we can use z since it's 1. And either one, it doesn't matter, but I'll just use x since it's out front. So I'm going to use x, or this equation 3. I'm going to call it 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use equation 3, and I'm going to multiply it by whatever I need to get it opposite sign, same number, and eliminate these one at a time. So first I'm going to start with equation 1. We got 3x minus 12x plus 3z equals negative 21. I'm going to use this equation and multiply by negative 3 so that this is opposite sign, and I will get rid of x. So I'm going to multiply by negative 3. That becomes negative 3x times negative 3 becomes a positive 12y. I don't know why I put x twice. That's a y. X, y, z. And then negative 3 times this z gives me negative 3z. And then negative 3 times 8 gives me a positive 24. Alright, so when I combine these, we get 0. This also zeroes out, and this also zeroes out. Equals 3. Okay, so if this happens, okay, if you get this scenario where everything zeroes out, there's probably indication, or strong indication, that this equation is not going to have a solution. Maybe one line is parallel, and they all 3 have to meet somewhere for you to get a solution. So, since this happens, that tells me that we're probably going to have no solution. However, we will check with the second one. The second one may not all zero out, but the fact that we need 2 equations to continue moving forward is a strong indication that we're going to have no solution. Okay, so probably not going to get any answer here because 0 is not equal to 3. Okay. All right, so we're going to do it with the second equation as well, though. We have 4x plus 3y minus z equals negative 14, and we're going to multiply this time by negative 4. So negative 4x, negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16y, and then negative 4 times z is minus 4z equals negative 4 times 8 is a positive 32. Okay, so we get 0 here, 19, and then we get minus 5z, and then this equals to positive 18. Okay, so normally what would happen is we would get, 2 variables, one of them gone, and then we have a number, and we have the same thing here. But since we don't have an equation, a second equation to work with, then we're stuck with no solution. So that's what happens if you have no solution. One term, one of the equations will completely zero out. So this is going to be inconsistent. That's what we say when it's inconsistent. No solution.